Come on viewers, now we'll continue our discussion on the topic of perquisites. So this is the last topic on perquisites I'm going to discuss now. Perquisites, already I told you, are the benefits which are provided by employer to the employee or their family members either in cash or in kind. So perquisites are classified into four categories. Perquisites taxable in all cases. Perquisites taxable only in specified cases. Special perquisites. And lastly, all the perquisites which are completely exempted from tax, not at all taxable. These are the four categories of perquisites. Already three categories I have completed. Now last and final topic, that is tax-free perquisites, I am going to discuss now. So remember, this theory video is very, very important. If you neglect, if you ignore, if you skip this video, then definitely you will find it difficult to solve the problem. Every problem you will be confused why it is exempted, why it is taxable, how it is taxable. So my suggestion, according to my experience, I am saying, have some patience. Watch the video till the end. It's a lengthy video. I agree now itself. It's a lengthy video, but we must have patience to watch the video till the end. Then only you can be able to get the command. You don't find any difficulty while solving the problems. Now we'll continue our discussion. What are the perquisites which are completely exempted from tax? First one, free refreshments or snacks or tea or soft drinks provided by the employer to the employee during the business hours, during the office hours, within the business premises. It is fully exempt. First one, already we came across in the previous video also. Second, free meals. Free meals provided by the employer to the employee during business hours. During business hours, within business premises, provided the cost of each meal is less than 50 rupees. Less than 50 rupees. If the cost of each meal is more than 50 rupees, the excess will become taxable. Remember, the condition is the meals should be provided during business hours and within the business premises. If the meals are provided after business hours or outside the business premises, it will become fully taxable. Right? Now, free meals provided on official tour. When the employer provides the free meals to the employee who is in official tour, it is completely exempted, tax-free. Subsidized lunch or dinner provided by employer to employee. Sometimes the employer will not provide freely, but subsidized lunch or dinner will be provided. That subsidy is a benefit to the employee, but it is completely tax-free. Next is, then employer pays or reimburses fee for studies of employee, tax-free. Employee is acquiring some knowledge, some training. For that purpose, employer is paying the expenditure. That means employer is spending the money on the education, on the training of the employee. That is tax-free perquisite. Next one, cost of refresher courses attended by the employee, payment made by the employer, tax-free. Sometimes the employee will go some refresher courses or training programs. For that purpose, employer is making the payment to attend that refresher course. It's completely tax-free perquisite. Next is, employer provides free education to the children of employee in employer-run school or college, tax-free perquisite. Employer is providing free education in the school or college run by the employer. Run by the employer. It is tax-free perquisite. Tax-free if the cost per student is less than rupees 1000 per month, condition is given. If the cost of education is rupees 1000 per month per child, less than 1000, it is tax-free. If it is more than 1000, the excess will become taxable. If the school or college is run by the employer, education is provided freely to the employee's family members. In that case, if the cost of education is 1000 per month or less, tax-free. More than 1000, the excess will become taxable. Scholarship given to children of the employees on merit or economic criteria, tax-free. Sometimes the employer will give scholarship to the children of the employees, either on the basis of merit criteria or on the basis of economic criteria. It's completely exempted from tax. These are the 8. Now 9th one is RFA. Rent-free accommodation. Rent-free accommodation provided to an employee in remote area. Sometimes the employee is working in a remote area. the employer has provided rent-free accommodation to that employee in remote area, Income Tax Act says it is completely tax-free for the employee. Then RFA, rent-free accommodation provided in hotel for less than 15 days. Sometimes the employer will send the employee to a different place, and the employee is staying in a hotel for less than 15 days. This is a rent-free accommodation. Income Tax Act says it is completely tax-free if the stay is for less than 15 days. Rent-free official residence provided to judges of High Court and Supreme Court. Judges of High Court and Supreme Court will be allotted residence, rent-free residence. That's a completely tax-free perquisite in the hands of judges of Supreme Court and High Court. Treatment in hospital maintained by employer to the employee or family member. Sometimes a hospital is maintained by the employer, which provides medical facilities to the employee and their family members. So employee and family members are getting free benefit, free medical treatment from the hospital which is run by the employer. It is a tax-free perquisite. Then employer pays for treatment of employee or family member in hospital maintained by government or hospital approved by government, tax-free. Employer is making the payment or reimbursing the amount on treatment of employee or the family member in a government hospital or approved, an hospital which is approved by government. It's a tax-free. Example, the employee or family member suffers from a particular disease. They are getting the treatment in a government hospital or any other hospital which is approved by the government, and the amount is paid or reimbursed by the employer. It's a tax-free perquisite. Next one, any sum paid by the employer in respect of expenditure incurred by the employee or his family member medical treatment in respect of prescribed diseases in any hospital approved by CIT, Commissioner of Income Tax, is tax-free perquisite. Any sum paid by the employer in respect of expenditure incurred by the employee or his family member medical treatment in respect of the prescribed diseases. The Income Tax Act has given a list of prescribed diseases. If the employee or their family members are suffering from that prescribed disease and getting the treatment in an approved hospital, the approval was given by CIT, Commissioner of Income Tax, then the benefit received by the employee or family member is completely tax-free perquisite. Reimbursement of medical expense incurred by the employee in a recognized hospital. One point. If it is a problem, it is given the employee or family members got the treatment in a recognized hospital and the amount is reimbursed by the employer. It is a tax-free perquisite. Reimbursement in unrecognized hospital, fully taxable. If the medical treatment was done in an unrecognized hospital, amount repaid by the employer on the employee or family member is completely taxable. So unrecognized taxable, recognized tax-free. Then if the employer pays medical expense directly to the hospital for the treatment of the employer's family member in nursing home, private nursing home, in respect of specified diseases as prescribed by IT rules, completely tax-free. Sometimes the employee or family member are suffering from the specified diseases, prescribed diseases by the Income Tax Act. The Income Tax Act has given the list of prescribed diseases. If the employee or the family member is suffering from that prescribed disease and the treatment is being done in a private nursing home, but the amount, the bill of the hospital is directly paid by the employer to the hospital. It's not reimbursed. The amount, the bill amount is directly paid by the employer to the hospital, private nursing home. Private nursing home, then it is a tax-free perquisite. The condition is directly the employer should pay the amount to the hospital for a prescribed disease of the family member or employee, tax-free. Next is reimbursement of medical expense incurred by employee in a foreign country. Sometimes the employee or family member suffers from any disease. They are getting the treatment in a foreign country. In that case, the employer is reimbursing the amount. So what is the income tax rules, provisions? Now Income Tax Act says, if the reimbursement is made on the treatment of the patient abroad, on the treatment of the patient abroad is fully exempted. Fully exempted. For example, Mr. X or family member suffer from any disease. The amount is incurred, 2 lakh rupees amount is incurred on medical treatment in a foreign country. And that 2 lakh rupees is reimbursed by the employer. Income Tax Act says it is completely tax free, because the medical treatment incurred abroad and reimbursed by the employer. Secondly, for stay abroad of the patient and one attendant, tax free. Because in a foreign country, patient alone cannot go and get the treatment. One attendant should be there. So staying abroad expenditure of the patient and one attendant, which is reimbursed by the employer, is fully exempted from tax. Now travel expenses. Travel expenditure of patient and one attendant, if GTI, gross total income, is less than 2 lakh rupees, tax free. 3 expenditure will be incurred: 1 treatment expenditure, 1 staying expenditure, 1 travel expenditure. Treatment expenditure and staying expenditure completely exempted. Completely exempted. Travel expenditure, we have to see the GTI, gross total income of the SSC, of the employee. If the gross total income of the employee is more than 2 lakh or less than 2 lakh, then travel expenditure reimbursement will also be exempt. If the GTI of the employee is less than 2 lakh, then travel expenditure reimbursed by the employer is also exempted from tax. If the GTI is more than 2 lakh rupees, GTI of the gross total income of the employee is more than 2 lakh rupees, then travel expenditure reimbursed by the employer is taxable. Now, free recreational facilities provided to employees by the employer. Sometimes free recreational facilities will be provided, like club will be given, or suppose gymnasium is given. Some facilities, recreational facilities, are provided by the employer to the employee, tax free perquisite. Next is payment of residential telephone or cell phone bill of the employee paid by the employer. Telephone bill or cell phone bill of the employee paid by the employer is a tax free perquisite. Interest free loans or loan taken at concessional rate given by the employer, if the aggregate of loans does not exceed 20,000, tax free. Sometimes petty loans will be taken. Petty loans will be taken by the employee from the employer, interest free. The employer gives interest free loan or concessional rate of interest loan to the employee. If the aggregate of all the loans does not exceed 20,000, tax free. If the total of all the loans, during the previous year, once he has taken a loan of 5,000, next time he has taken a loan of 2,000, next time he has taken a loan of 3,000, different loans taken. If the aggregate of all the loans taken together is 20,000 or less than 20,000, then Income Tax Act says these are petty loans, interest-free loans, so benefit is not taxable, tax-free perquisite. If the employer has given the loan for medical treatment in respect of disease specified in Rule 3A of the income tax, tax-free perquisite. If the employer has given the loan to the employee for meeting the medical treatment, for paying the medical treatment expenditure specified by the Income Tax Act, it's a tax-free perquisite. Free gift by the employer to the employee or his family member on ceremonial occasion up to 5,000. Ceremonial occasion like birthday or wedding anniversary day, like this ceremonial occasions, if the employer has given the gift to the employee up to 5,000 rupees, the gift is exempted from tax. Now, employer providing laptop or computer for official or personal purpose to an employee. Official or personal purpose, a laptop or computer is given by the employer to the employee, tax-free purpose. Goods which are manufactured by the employer and sold to an employer at concessional rate. The goods which are produced by the employer are sold to the employee at a concessional price. Then it's a benefit to the employee. But Income Tax Act says this benefit is tax-free perquisite. Last one, employer contribution to staff group insurance scheme. Employer contributes some amount to the staff group insurance scheme. That's a benefit to the employee. Income Tax Act says tax-free perquisite. Lastly, perquisite to government employees working in foreign countries. Perquisites are given to government employees who are abroad posted, who are posted abroad, who are working in foreign countries. The perquisites given by Indian government to those workers who are working abroad in a foreign country, the perquisite is tax-free perquisite. So these are the few examples I've explained. Apart from that, many more perquisites are there. Many more perquisites. But if you remember these perquisites, definitely, confidently, you can be able to solve the problem. And sometimes in examination, they will give you a theory question. Give some 10 examples of perquisites which are completely tax-free. So if you listen this lecture, then definitely it will be in your mind. You can write the theory question, and also you don't find any difficulty while solving the problem, because you know which perquisite is taxable, which perquisite is exempted from tax. So this is the end of this video about the perquisites. In the next video, I'll explain you about profit in lieu of salary and retirement benefits, tax treatment of retirement benefits. That will do it in the next class. So if you like my lecture, if you are satisfied with my lecture, give a like to the video. Give your feedback, comments about these lectures. Share this video's channel in your group, in your circle, so that more students can watch the video, enhance their knowledge, confidently face the examination. And lastly, if you have not yet subscribed my channel, please subscribe it. We'll continue this in the next video.